তো আজকে আমরা আবার শুরু করবো নতুন একটা আপডেট এসছে আজকে ফুটবলে। তো সেটারই গেম প্লে দেখবো, সেই প্লেয়ারগুলোকে পাওয়ার চেষ্টা করবো অ্যান্ড সেগুলো দিয়ে একটা ভালো স্কোয়াড বিল্ড আপ করবো আগে। এইখানে লং জার্নি ফিট ইউজিও এইটাতেই আমরা সব প্লেয়ারগুলো পাবো। আপাতত আজকে ম্যাক্সিমাম 3-4 দিন পাওয়া যাবে। দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি গেম প্ল্যানটা এটাই থাকবে। আচ্ছা, রিওয়ার্ডগুলো আমি দেখিয়ে দিই। রিওয়ার্ডগুলো হচ্ছে ম্যাচ উইনিং এর উপরে, যেখানে মিশনে দেওয়া আছে উইনিং ম্যাচের উপরে। একটা জিতলে পাবো 3টে জিতবো 5টা জিতবো, আমরা 5টা ম্যাচ জিতবো, জিতে টিমটাকে ভালো করে বিল্ড আপ করবো। তো শুরু করছে যে ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ। তো ফার্স্টে ঢুকছে 2 ম্যাচে ঢুকি, দেখি কি ম্যাচ পড়ে। তো শুরু করছি।
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely.
Everyone, please welcome the two
Colours
sides.
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Okay, interesting. Namaso. Koundé does well to get it back. Now it's Raul. Now it's Vieri. Lovely feet. Yeah. Vieri! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Vieri certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Bad miss, very bad miss.
Namaso. Opts for safety. Oh, good spread. Wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zubimendi gets a good foot in there. Raul, good driving run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Koundé calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Namaso. Oh, that's nice. No, it's come to nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. Raul. Vieri. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's
Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Raul, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Raul. That's a decent clearance. Spread it left. Saliba. And here's Raul. Chance for a shot! Decent enough try. India have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
বাইরে corner.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Namaso. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Vieri. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, really good feet. And this is... It's Raul! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shoots!
ভিএরি সবই মিস করে।
Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Delivers with a muscle!
Added time.
Oh, denied! Brilliant brilliantly.
Namaso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Raul. He's on it, can he get away? Crunching tackle. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
India merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. India carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Raul. Oh, sweet. He's had a shot! Namaso.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Auxerre finding their passes. Namaso. Closing in on goal. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Auxerre can try it again now. Cleared without hesitation. India have the chance to go the other way. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Namaso's cross. Eder Militao gets good distance on it.
Auxerre really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep...
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! And he gets rid in a hurry. And they've got a throw. Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Koundé gets a foot in here. Vieri in acres of space out wide.
Raul. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball, and he's in. Takes a shot! It's in! And that is goal number 20. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's found a way through. Ball comes in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Looking for a runner. Can he spark a counter here? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Raul. He's looking wide. Auxerre needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's had it taken off him. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has ended up in no man's land. India can consider themselves just about safe now. Koundé. Vardiol. Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. Auxerre could have here their final chance. And it's been taken short. Hoisted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vieri.
There will be
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aims beyond the defence. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Zubimendi. And here's Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Kindly remove it, as it is.
একটা পাবো ওখান থেকে। Second match.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin
Second
has
match.
joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. All Black gets good distance on it. That has been slung wide. Now it's Vieri. Threads one in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Raul. And this is Vieri. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Over to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be... Mbappe!
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And this is Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless. Vieri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nantes are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And that's been won straight back, out towards the flank. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here. That's really nicely played. Shoots! There it is!
Mbappe.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
And he's had a hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Raul deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Vieri. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nantes looking to pass their way through. Mustafa Mohamed, nicely spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? There's the delivery. Good ball, good... and he shoots! attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eder Militao. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely. Now Mustafa Mohamed! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. He's tried one!
Good shot.
Oh, he has lettered that. Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Nice physical challenge. He's on it. Can he get away? Played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. And here's Raul. That's a sharp pass. That has not gone well.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the ball's gone astray. And here's Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Anthony Lopez claims it, and the danger passes. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's Raul! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a pretty loose pass. Laid out to the left flank.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Gets into some space. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
ভাবছিলাম ফাউল দিল না
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
হাত দিয়ে আটকে দিয়েছে
Terrific header. Kunde tries to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Big chance!
হ্যাঁ বা ভেরি বা নষ্ট প্লেয়ার সুন্দর পাঁচটা রিপেয়ার বার
Built
করে
as
দিল
the single goal between the sides. Stood up well to him there. Raul. And here's Vieri.
ফাউল তো
Whistler's
রেড
gone
কার্ড
for a
দিয়েছে
reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's looking wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Mbappe! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Skillfully cut out. He is... Oh, what has happened here? Cross needs to be good. It's out for a goal.
হেড দিতে পারে না ফিনিশ করতে পারে না কিছুই পারে না
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
And again, they're pressing
Can he
effectively.
latch on to this? Well read, and the danger is averted.
Nantes really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
It's Raul!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
ভালোই সেভ করে দিচ্ছে
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Looking to play him in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. And he gets rid in a hurry. India still ahead by the game's only goal. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could try cutting inside here. Nantes claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played. And the shot's on here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Out to the right. Very much into the last knockings. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and the counter is on. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Roll! Sticks it away!
Oh,
Oh, that's not going to
এটা
count.
সেটা
And
offside,
we
বাহ।
go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's had it nicked away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
কোনোভাবেই গোল করতে পারবে না।
So the would-be breakthrough moment.
Oh, it does have
kept it out. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And back to the keeper. Cresswell. And he's forced to go back. Pinches it off him. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a sharp pass. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goal.
Oh, terrible pass. And here's Raul. De Bruyne. Now it's Vieri.
টানটা বেশি ভালো মারে।
Denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with the corner, their first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Toulouse are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Toulouse have the chance to go the other way. Rodri cuts it out. Mbappe, can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. No goals as yet. Oh, that's nice. Nice physical challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that has been cleared. Vieri.
Toulouse really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Raul. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nicely spread. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. He's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Look at the space here. Oh, super ball. And De Bruyne! It's in! The breakthrough strike. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Cresswell attempts a clearance. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. Well, for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but... Oh, what's he done?
Has been
Oh,
indicated.
there's the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please welcome our players,
So,
everyone.
all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Toulouse kick off the second half. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's good defensive concentration.
Backward it goes. Zubimendi. And now the breakaway. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. And this is Raul. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a good ball out wide. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Raul, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul, nicely aimed pass. He's going for goal! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And this is Raul. Ball's gone out of play. Toulouse have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Now it's Vieri. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. And that little bit of skill has got him away. "75 minutes played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's picked it up out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Decision to go back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cresswell spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gets into some space. He is through here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Out of play for a throw. Picked out brilliantly. It's Vieri! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
India take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Has been
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that's well seen too. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. India can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. De Bruyne voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. And it's made its way to him. And he's in on Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Vlasic. Now it's Vlasic. In with the challenge. Vlasic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's roll! This time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Maripan, out to the left it goes. Vlasic, and he's been shifted off it. First quarter of an hour gone. Vlasic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Vieri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space. Good ball over the top.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vlasic. Biragi. And here's Simeone. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Simeone. Over to the left. Now the big header! There it is! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries to get it clear. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's superb. De Bruyne! And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe. Now it's Vieri. He's having a go. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lazaro. Ashlani. Looking to play him in. Vlasic. Nicely intercepted. And here's Raul. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Simeone.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, they've got it again. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that... Vieri! Oh, what has happened here? He's being urged... In he goes again! And that has been knocked clear. Vlasic. Biragi. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is... Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they're back on the ball again. No way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Simeone. Lazaro tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Vlasic receives it in a good position here. Vlasic! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he
goes for a shot! He scored! And the comeback is complete! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Eder Militao trying to keep this in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lazaro. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Maripan, not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Biraghi. Lazaro. He's had it taken off him, but that has not gone well. And here's Zapata. Threads one in. Zapata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Into the last quarter of an hour. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that pass isn't the best. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Eder Militao. And Koundé. Now it's Zapata.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great chance! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Vieri. That's good play. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is... It's Vieri! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
India take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Vieri. Looking for the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's cut it out. Biragi going vertical. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...
আর একটা ম্যাচ খেললেই তিনটে যেটা পাওয়ার কথা পেয়ে যাবো। আশা করছি ওখান থেকে আমার মেন দরকার হচ্ছে এমবাপে আর সালাইবাটা। তো পেলে আমার ডিফেন্স আর অফেন্সটা মোটামুটি হয়ে যাবে, মাঝমাঠ পরে দেখছি।
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of
অ্যানিমেশনটা খুব
a
সুন্দর
match
করেছে,
that will really get the juices
সস্তা
flowing.
লাগছে, ভালো লাগছে।
And Peter
নতুন
Drury,
নতুন
and this
অ্যানিমেশন,
is
এটা
Jim
অ্যানিমেশন
Beglin. A delight to have
কোনোদিন
him on
দেখিনি
board.
আমি আজপর্যন্ত ফুটবলে।
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And there they are.
It's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really rate this guy, Belotti, for having such great movement in and around the box. He's not particularly big, but he has the strength to get past defenders, and if he gets the service, he'll find the back of the net. He's a fox in the box.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Folorunsho. Now it's Fieri. And this is Raul. Mina. Folorunsho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. India finding their passes. And here's Raul, and he's lost his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mina. Luperto. And it's Folorunsho. Referee's given a throw. And it's Folorunsho. Now it's Fieri. And the ball's gone astray.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
ভুলভাল মারা পাস
Piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
বাবা কি ডিফেন্ডিং করছে।
Great vision. Folorunsho engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's forced to go back. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Passing is crisp and sharp. Belotti! Oh, it's come
Good
loose.
save.
Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped cross. And he's picked it up out wide. Now this could big chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. Incoming delivery. That's a decent clearance. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Raul. Oh, good spread. Shot could be on. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
বালের হেড ছিল।
Folorunsho. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Raul, that's a good ball out wide. Luperto gets over and intercepts. Folorunsho. Half-time getting close now. Luperto opts for safety. Mina. Luperto. Mina. And the first half is done.
পজিশনই
So
নেই বলে
neither
আমার।
team were able to take the lead, but
Position
it
to position
certainly
maximum.
hasn't been for the lack of trying.
28
So they head in no further forward.
And a quick
The score
reminder
here
today
still
to please
0-0.
take all deductor bins located by the entrance gate. Thank you very much for your cooperation. And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Goal! That is decidedly lacking. Folorunsho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Spread out to the left. There's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Guardiola.
Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Folorunsho. Now it's Belotti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Folorunsho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And this is Raul. Big chance! Can he finish? And again! They've scored! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 11,
first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
Finally,
because
one goal.
he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played out wide, and that is out of play.
Ah,
It's corner. And it's played in. Saliba clears it away. Folorunsho. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Belotti. That is good strength. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him
And the shot!
ha, very good.
By a fraction.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's on it. Can he get it? He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And it's Folorunsho. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what's he giving
ए
there?
भाई
He's given a penalty.
रे,
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
अरे मिस्टेक होएगा तो मिस्टेक.
A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's Belotti. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he latch on to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 15. De Bruyne.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vieri. He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he was quick to react. Luperto. And here's Raul. Shapes the suit.
Goal.
Oh, yes, it's there. And that may just do
Gyökeres.
it.
Victor Gyökeres.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
India take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be...
And that is
Oh,
it. The referee
wow,
has
finally
seen
win.
enough. India can finally smile now. They have held on.
First we start from the Barcelona back. Only Christian left there, so we'll get that. Okay, now for the what's called France back. Mbappe and Saliba the main I need. I don't need you, bro. Saliba and Mbappe. Saliba and Mbappe. Saliba. Good, good, good. Last time Mbappe, 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 Mbappe. Mbappe, Mbappe. Mbappe, 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 Mbappe. Arey, Magnan. No need Magnan. What is the best Saliba? Best Saliba. Yes. Not that good. Christian. Okay, tomorrow we'll play with this team. Only 55 coin needed to purchase the manager. Is there any chance to see? There is no chance. No. Event, no player versus player. No, not get any player. Already the coin set off. So, thank you for the day. Tomorrow we'll live again. मिलते हैं कल. Thank you. Have a nice day everyone.